origins were in religion, but throughout the centuries, traveling conjurers moved out of the temples of ancient times to fairs and open exhibitions, into taverns and parlors, and finally onto the stages and television sets of today. Magicians found no cultural or language barriers as they wandered from place to place. Where there were imaginations to be challenged and senses to be seduced, there was always a universal audience for magic. From all parts of the globe, civilizations have recorded visual feats that seem to defy all laws of nature. As transportation became more sophisticated, the world became smaller and magicians were able to dispense their mysteries to wider audiences. By the late 19th century, the great wonderworkers, Hermann, Keller, Thurston, Dante, Levant, Chung Ling Soo, Carter, Blackstone, and Houdini played to packed houses on all 5 continents, and their spectacular stage shows needed no translation. Today's modern sorcerers have even more mobility than their forefathers, and one week they appear on a tropical island, and the next they disappear behind the Iron Curtain. Although their styles and backgrounds vary, these larger-than-life personalities all possess mind-boggling powers. Tonight, from all over the world, the greatest magicians have come together to bewilder and bedazzle you. They will defy you to decipher the mystery of the tiki torches, fight off the spell of the inscrutable dragon, penetrate the menace of this solid sheet of glass. But remember, these conundrums have confounded great minds all over the world. The challenge is now hurled at you. Abracadabra. It's magic.
America's first family of magic, Mark, Nani, and Greg Wilson. Also starring France's extraordinary Dominique, Germany's spectacular Hans Pantar and Maureen, Hawaii's exotic Paul and Marie Fittler, Canada's foremost close-up magician, Di Vernon, the Bob Rosengarten Orchestra, and a special appearance by Japan's most celebrated illusionist, the incredible Shimada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the sensational sorcerer from Grand Island, Nebraska, Dick Cavett.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Abracadabra, It's Magic. And by the way, let me say right at the outset that since I'm associated these days with public television, you at home may call in and pledge laughter if you like. Try now, for example. I started doing magic in grade school. This is true. I would produce a bunch of brightly colored scarves all knotted together, and then the girls who owned the scarves would shove my head in the drinking fountain. And that was when I first learned the meaning of the phrase hostile audience. Also the phrase little wimp. And my first magic books were full of patter. How many know what patter is? It's a term we use. Those are little jokes, you know, that you're supposed to tell while you're doing your trick. They put them in the book for you. Tiny little jokes, I must say. I remember my first patter book, it said, if you borrow a hat from a bald man, you're supposed to say, I'd pull a rabbit out of here, but there hasn't been a hair in this hat for years. Our theme is international illusion, which is another phrase for the Arab peace treaty. Personally, I think that magic should be constructive. It should create instead of destroy. And tonight we're going to be positive. Instead of sawing a woman in half, we're going to nail 2 little ones together. It's time now to get on with the magic show, and as we do, always remember the axiom that the hand is quicker than the eye. And if you don't believe that, try playing Flight of the Bumblebee on the piano with your eyeballs. Now, I would like to show you the first card trick that I ever learned as a kid. I used to astonish the other kids on the block in Nebraska with this trick. What I'm going to attempt to do, and this is not an easy thing to do, is to, before your eyes, I don't even want you to see the cards for a moment. Before your eyes, what I'm going to do is try to magically remove from a card a single spot. Do you believe this is possible? Are you on me? Look. What is that? 3 of hearts. Watch as I place my hand over the 3 and rub severely. I rub the center spot only, as that is the spot I intend to remove. I am rubbing now, and watch what happens as I take my hand away. How is that? What? What did you say, you frenetic little homunculus?
Card.
What do you mean I took the card?
Yeah, when you're...
Why are you posing as a child?
It's in your hand, the card that you took.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
I know, but I don't want everybody to know. Are you looking? That's the spot I rubbed off. What's your name, young man?
What's your name? Chad.
What's your name?
Chad.
Sad?
Chad.
How do you spell that?
C-H-A-D.
C-H-A-D. Well, I'll thank you never to darken my door again. Now, on with our show. Thank you, Chad. Before I introduce our first act, let me say again that the illusions you will be seeing tonight will be electrifying, but they will not be electronic. There will be no gimmickry or special effects on this show because there is no way that we could improve upon the incredible magic we have in store for you. What you will see is what you would see if you were here in a front row seat. On with the show. It seems appropriate that we begin our magical journey around the world with some of our native talent. Although the Wilson family is billed as the first family of American magic, Mark Wilson's sensational skills have made him an internationally acclaimed celebrity. Twice, Mark has received the Magician of the Year award, and that's the only time that that award has been bestowed upon a previous recipient. So here they are to delight and dazzle us, Nanny, Greg, and Mark, the Wilsons.
Hey, that was fun, huh? Made all the pretty girls appear. If you'll watch closely, we will present now the world's largest card trick. We use 2 leather straps. One goes around Nani's neck, the others go around her ankles. There's a chain that attaches to the back of the strap. That's attached to this table, which restrains her, as you will see. But first, this collar around her neck. The collar is very useful. Not only does it restrain her to the table, it also keeps her free from fleas for up to 3 years. Now we lock the chain down like this, so you can't get away. Nani's hands are placed through these two holes and held securely with this leather stock. The hands will remain visible at all times. Now watch.